Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Coldfire, and I'm doing a timeless tarot fun video right now. Let's see what's up. Please read the description box to see what I am channeling, and please take what resonates and leave what does not. But you're more than welcome to hang around here. We are a community, and we're co-creating a harmonious experience in our life. This is definitely new moon energies that I am channeling, which we had yesterday, I think 19th, yes. Or we are still at present in new moon energies. This was a new moon in Taurus, so there is a very, very comfortable, luxurious, and appealing energy to this new beginning. So let's see if we have anything that we need to know, some details. I'm going to do this very, very intuitively. So I'm going to try and see what words, sentences, people, places, things that come to my mind as I'm channeling this. Look at that, the Fool, new beginning. I want to continue doing this throughout the reading, throughout the live channeling. We have justice. Somebody's a Libra here, or we are talking about justice. Justice for putting up with something really beneath us, beneath our standards, our capabilities as uh, the collective, as humanity in general. Okay, so there are projections, some mental projections, some seeds that were planted in our minds that were projecting out scenarios and human beings and human interactions that were completely it was like an agenda, it was a plot. I know this sounds like a conspiracy theory, but please look into psychological manipulation, mind manipulation, psychological warfare. This is what happens. Look at that, we have the devil card here. There is some kind of karmic justice coming through. That information is going to be announced loud and clear. We have three major arcana showing up here on the table right now. There might be some people that will be hearing from authorities that they have failed, and now the price for the failure is going to be a complete destruction and decimation of whatever they had going on over here, that entire setup. So you're going to feel like I'm getting the energy of relief. You might have not even known these people. You might have not at all been aware of their agenda. You were living your life in complete harmony and balance. Your goal might have been about just focusing on how to make your day-to-day life a pleasant experience, a fruitful experience, or just getting through the day without uh, uh, having to uh, overspend your energy, or even like over receive. So any gesture. So you were trying to keep it in balance, like without you were trying to uh, bring about this kind of settlement, not settlement, but yeah, settle into what are the arrangements that you have on these planets with these people, with these karmic people, without taking it too personally. And that's why this is like this complete era of detachment that's coming through from you towards these people. And that's why that entire setup in your life, in your mind, this earworm that they had planted possibly when you were a young adult or a teenager, that's like just being decimated. That entire information is going away. So you might feel like, you've lost a little bit of memory, but or you might feel that some incidents that actually happened and you felt guilty about and felt very dreadful about, right? Those were concerning possibly the deadly sins that are listed in all cultures and religions, right? all of those uh, all of those scenarios, you might start feeling like they never really happened in your life. Like, the guilty conscious has been blasted out of your mind, and this is happening for a good reason. Again, you might feel like, oh, am I delusional? I know that for a fact, like, I done this in my past lifetime, but then I now It feels like, did it really happen? Was it just my imagination? Hello, Pittsburgh. Yeah, that's getting destroyed, Pittsburgh. Please continue watching this reading for more uh, information. Okay, let's. This is a massive clearing. This is psychological cleansing, actual psychological cleansing. Maybe it would do you good to listen to or read the books that good psychiatrists, psychologists, psychologists have written. Um, Carl Jung is somebody that I really go to, and I whatever like whenever I read quotes by him, or if I watch I've watched 8 hour lectures that are there on YouTube, and it kind of cleanses um, all the other influences on our psychology that just keep us stuck, or listening to people that listening to things and filling our psychology with crap. Okay, and so it's like we're letting once we let that go, once we clear our psychology, we need somebody, we not somebody, but we need something to fill it up with, something very rich and very ancient, very old. It's like the purpose and the mission, why we're here. And everybody has to calibrate it according to their own soul path. This Eight of Cups talks about the soul path, the actual genuine soul path, flat, without any kind of without any kind of corruption in it. What is the original plan? Like, why do we exist over here? What was the original plan for sending your soul out from the super soul, the oversoul, the source of the universe, and putting it out here in the physical world dimension, so that you could connect the past of the cosmic past and the cosmic future of our planet, and make it happen, make the happily ever after happen, the ascension of our planet into. Okay, so I was trying to avoid pulling out this 10 of wands here. Somebody is continuing, we have the even after shuffling, we have the fool here. Somebody's continuing to put pressure on people as to me, this is me, this is what I want, blah blah blah, and bring the collective energies of the planet down, because they are going to be left behind. They're going to be left behind. They're going to be dumped. So they are hoping that we carry some or the other earworm, some kind of information about them, their name, their or whatever, like their complaints and their inability to, like, function at all, because they're literally cosmic rejects. They are like, let's say the cosmic gutter had like a small leak, and those people, like, literally those souls, like, kind of drained out of it. They're not human. They want to ascend up along with planet Earth, but they're supposed to be rejected. They're supposed to be thrown away. So they're trying to, I think, like a pile on top of star seeds or angels. Um, that is what I'm getting. I don't think I'm not getting any twin flame actually activity, because they were trying to meddle in amongst this is also interference. They were trying to interfere with like people, the twin flame couples and journeys and processes, right? Their interaction, so that as twin flames were ascending, they could ride on as a pylon, as a third party, right? But now it is just like they will interfere in somebody's thought process, or what they're trying to process in their mind, by just like, I had this hideous thing happened with me once. I was just sitting, hanging around, and like they started the childish game, and then somebody said, somebody asked me, like, oh, who's your favorite person? And I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here and pick favorites because I didn't think I ever did that as a child as well. So I was ignoring it. I was like, I just tried to uh, brush that whole question aside, and I was anyways not paying attention to these games that they were playing. Yes, of course, I was interested in something elevated that might come out of a conversation of people trying to know what their preferences is. But this looked like a plot. So this person actually walked across the table and came to me and said their name inside my ear. Why don't you say that? Insert my name, and then I'm like, what the hell? And then I said it out loud, and it felt like I was carrying this person's energy around me all the time, and it was the most disgusting energy. So please, like, if somebody's doing that to you, like, just let it go. Like, erase their names. Like, try to forget their names. I'm a person who doesn't remember names. Like, they're just trying to, these disgusting creatures are just trying to, like, take hitch a ride with you, like, along all of this. And you need your mental capacities. You need to literally, like, uh, flush these out again and put them back in the cosmic gutter. Okay, that is what I'm getting. This can completely be avoided. This can completely be avoided too. It's like you can ascend faster than what they are carrying around to dump on you. So I see like a bunch of these people, they're just awaiting to, like, take their baggage and be dumped back into the cosmic gutter. Okay, let's see. Let's get the main spread, and then we can do clarifications. I was going to get oracle cards for the signs, but I started off with tarot cards. Ignorance is bliss, because these people are absolutely ignorant. You are, so you ignore ignorant people, right? That's how it is. We have the four of wands, and I think there's somebody who's trying to propose to someone. There might be a Leo involved here. I'm going to put this back. This just came out as some kind of, again, one of these things, the 10 of wands, like, oh, I like his image, like, that kind of a thing. Don't just because somebody is asking you out, like, look at this energy is absolutely beneath you, right? So because you are in the king of cups mode, and somebody's, you're not gonna take somebody who's gonna get you, like, this page of cups kind of nonsense, right? Resistance. Tell them to back off, like, have your boundaries up. Okay. Be careful, guys. Ace of wands, something really, really magical is beginning for you. We have, for the past, eight of swords, some mental entrapment here. Like I said, like, this earworm, but you're free. Look at that. Look at the contrast. This is the past and this is the present. you you're freed yourself from this, and then it's getting better. You're actually freeing your resources along with this as well. The minute you free your mind, the minute you stop playing these people's games, their interference, that actually acting upon their interfering in nature, and making a life a big interference pattern instead of an actual original thought, right? Which is the four of swords. We have the king of cups here again in the hidden energies. There is a match made of you whose energy is also a little hidden, um, from the scenario, because of the mental entrapment. And there are a lot of people, I'm seeing a lot of people who are trying to, like, get into your business, okay, one way or the other. But I think you're much smarter than them, and you're also, like, leaping and bounds ahead of them. I wouldn't even say light years. Like, it's like it's unfathomable, because they function from a place of this, like, saying crap. and getting somebody trapped in this, and then enjoying, like kind of getting that sick pleasure out of being able to butt into somebody's business, right? And it's just that the one good thing that is happening right now is that they are unable to see how that you have completely shifted out of their existence, and they have disappeared into into the into the dark abyss, dark nooks and crannies and cracks of reality that are going to be patched up, and their existence is going, that the information of their existence is going to be kind of converted into uh, nothingness. And here you are, the information of your existence is getting converted into this. And this three of swords and ace of swords like literally has like nothing to do with you, that kind of a scenario. This, look at this progress, like you saw this, you you rejected it, you moved along, you stood steady, you were steady with yourself, your own goals, your own agendas, no matter how annoying and frustrating these three of swords third party energies might have felt. And then it's like it's taking you directly to your place of your resources. Maybe this could be a new house, or this could be an old house which is now ready for you to, your life is ready to be lived in that house, and you're renovating and restoring it. There is a part, this could possibly belong to your marriage partner that's coming in, that not coming in, that is here in the hidden energies. This looks to me like a marriage partner with the 10 of cups here, which is showing up in the strength. And 717, as I said, that with confirmation, we have the 8 of cups, because a double card showing up here, the 8 of cups and the king of cups combination. And the one card that showed up in the middle, in between these two, was the 10 of cups. This is definitely your happily ever after, which is hidden, and it's got great potential. The king of cups comes with like ancient, this is an ancient love story that is, it's mystical, it's got mythological elements in it here for someone. This could be really really specific to someone, or that love story might be coming out into the open for you to read. Yeah, like a new beginning of this ancient mystical mythological kind of love story scenario coming up. And it is something that you are following. That narrative is what you're following for your own happily ever after, because that is your focus, the 8 of cups, right? And somebody's definitely expressing how they feel. This communication is coming in, this something that you wished for, this is something that you knew was going to initiate your happily ever after here, collective. Okay, I'm going to get the 3 cards. I was supposed to get some of the card from here, but okay, never mind. It's like you hoped for something that you were most afraid of. You were, somehow you felt like it was easier living out of alignment and on this lower vibration, like this 3 of swords kind of a thing, like, with partners who are completely cheating you off of that real experience of life, the real realness of happiness and love. Like, you were living your life so far with people who were keeping you trapped and keeping you limited, because they had they messed up big time, right? They messed up big time, and they were just trying to drag, like you possibly, you might be walking the spiritual path right now and doing it beautifully. So they were trying to trap you in on that. And I'm not saying that they're stopping, they're continuing to do this, because that's the only way. This is the tower again, but it's like you're blasting it out. You are blasting any bridge, let's just say any bridge, any pathway, any step, a stepway that they have towards you, you're you're literally erasing that information. You're turning away from those information, like you're um not just blocking them out, you're clearing that entire information out of your system of knowing these people. Okay, we have in the third density, we have the 10 of pentacles. That's, we have 10 of cups and 10 of pentacles here. Okay, strength and focus, this is definitely coming. You might not be seeing this. This is like a divine union. This is actually the happily ever after that you had actually imagined when you, the first love story that you had ever imagined, and then all of this crap happened in between, and now you're like you're hoping that that sweet dream comes to fruition, and it is coming to fruition. Okay, this is a card of that confirmation. It's actually physical manifestation. Third density is a physical manifestation of your dreams, and this is what is coming through, and it's in alignment, right? This is an alignment because we have the strength and the focus here of it, as well as, so you might be finding yourself like living a life that is of singlehood, but actually you are married to somebody. This is a soul marriage. This is divine counterpart showing up here. This might not be the case for a lot of people, but you are understanding this entire concept very clearly once that this has been purged and cleaned out of your system. We have the star in the fourth density. Yes, that healing, that the healing of this entire space, this physical plane, or human consciousness, the collective consciousness, right? This is like the mind taking a rest, and it, being allowed to integrate something from a higher, a plane of existence, the higher self, wherever we find the higher self, that is fifth density and above, which we're going to pull a card for next. That is the source and the universe. Let's say what the source and universe has to say. Eight of cups. We have the eight of cups here on the table 3 times. And we have the seven of cups here at the bottom of the deck, which I'm going to cut. I was asked to cut, and let's see what we get. We have the Knight of Swords. Taking action. Your spirit guides are being activated. Allies are being activated. I'm sorry, I put that. I missed putting that in the description box, but I think there's a reason for everything that happens in town. Right. So there's an activated ally that will be working in the background. It's hidden in the background. There's definitely a water sign showing up here. We have Libra, Capricorn, and then we have earth signs showing up here. We have Aquarius. Okay, the universe is saying you are, the card from the universe confirms that you are walking the right path, even if you feel like you are in this constant state of just rejecting and ignoring and moving past energies and conversations and people and places and activities that no longer suit you, right? And you're moving in the direction, you're sticking your ground, to, and your focus, like these people who keep on coming around distracting you, they're just going to get um, more annoying, and they're going to disappear into the unknown. Trust that, like whoever it might be. I'm getting this apathetic kind of a feeling, where like previously they might look at that, I had an attack, somebody like attack my shuffling. Right now the energy is coming through all of these people who want me to stop talking, and telling you that you no longer care if these low vibing cosmic reject entities come around looking for your attention, right? You know who who your focus is, you know what your focus is, right? It's like, let's say if somebody suggests something that is going to disturb the peace, but it's going to feed the ego programming within the collective, just to please them, just to the thing, and that might not look materially that might something that might look materially appealing, but which is going to disturb this purge and cleansing process, because you included somebody else's like information of existence on this physical plane after ascending. Then believe me, once you've moved, once you've finally crossed over and reached the level where you actually belong, they're going to be like, they're going to just disappear. They're possibly going to fall off, like we see in most of the action adventure movies, like, you know, these pylon creepy people, they just die somewhere in the middle, right? In most of the horror movies, it's generally a discussion. We have the tower card here, like, this is the guy that's going to die definitely very soon. Okay, what do we have? Let's see, the three of swords. It- yeah, 10 of cups. This could be in somebody's family, somebody younger than them, whoever this reading is meant for. A specific person who's younger than you. There could be a responsibility. They could be your younger sibling or niece or nephew, or yeah, somebody like that. Putting an end to this very logically, very clearly, unbiased. Three kings coming, showing up. We have the King of Swords, King of Cups, King of Pentacles. The only one that we don't have is the King of Wands. Not getting very good energy from the air signs. So your sorry, I said air signs. Yeah, because there's some air. I wanted to also say fire signs. So it's air and fire signs not getting very good energy. So there might be a lot of cross watchers from the air signs and the fire signs too. Here, earth signs are good to go. Um, except for a Capricorn that has been showing up continuously in readings, which so you might want to check if there is any one under those signs. We have the Ace of Pentacles here showing up. For the Eight of Cups from the universe. Basically, the new beginning. Somebody's trying to fool you again. Ace of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. Somebody's trying to do spell work, trying to get you stuck in some kind of agenda that, okay, so let's say like you are separating from a toxic business network situation, illusory thing. So they're coming back around with some new proposals here so that they can get you stuck back in, okay, they're trying to package it in something new, but it isn't this new proposal is just like repackaging. Changing the book cover does not make the book a different thing. Like, you know, if somebody's giving you Harry Potter 5, like, and they put a cover of Harry Potter 7 on it, right? It's not going to change the fact that it's book 5 and it's not the seventh book. They're trying to get you stuck in their games and mind games that they have been playing all their life, which comes the illusions that they've created about their money. These people might have near to no money. They might be just getting goodwill gesture handouts from people based on your credibility. That is what pylons do. They get credibility based on your credibility. All right, we have the tower card here showing up. That again, so I'm going to place this here with the Eight of Swords. Let's clarify that. Let's just get some more cards here. Too many cards. Somebody wants to really communicate. There is somebody's partner here wants to communicate. We will clarify the King of Cups after the Eight of Swords. Their energy has been really hidden, or your communication is still very much. I'd seen these two cards initially here. Okay. Yeah, somebody has been literally stalking you and your person from communicating, and there's definitely some place that they did it from, or they had something set up probably on treetops or somewhere really high where you would not be able to see it, maybe a bird's nest or something like that, and something that looked like a bird nest, but it was actually like a surveillance drone or a surveillance system. And maybe in the recent storms, if you've had any storms or stormy weather, something came down. If you had lightning storm, definitely there was. It's 12 o'clock. I think towards the end of last month, there was a lot of lightning storms here, and since this card's coming up, in the past, that those kind of systems have been damaged beyond repair, like the word of the day, irreparable. Irreparable damage has been made on this system, and definitely they probably don't have any money, because these people are absolutely useless uh, to be able to be given anything uh, when it comes to a sort of steady income or financial practical arrangement. So they have no chance of restoring this. Maybe the people in jail, like that entire crime rig of surveillance and coming in between your conversations, that has died down completely. That drama, it's ended. There's a permanent end. That's those systems, those placements have been completely. Hello, Daisy. Blessings to you too. Welcome back to my live again after a long time. Okay, so let's see what communication is coming through. What is it that's coming through? The King of Cups. Now that they're stalking interference system, maybe, like, they had placed something on treetops that was um because I have a lot of people who have said to me that, I block them, or I don't answer my phone, or things like that. Out of those, yes, like 1% of the people I have blocked, but not everywhere. But they were unable to get through to me. So those kind of systems, spam. Okay, so, like, when there is too much spam incoming on your system, like, let's say if you are getting a call from your person, your real person, your divine counterpart, now these things will get activated, and instead of letting their call through, your divine counterpart's call through, they this is what's coming to me. Okay, they might they might push in like a telemarketing sort of a scheme, like marketing call. They might push it through, right? And there might be people around you who might be connecting with your phone over Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, or just have the same service provider, and they might just be lingering around you, and they might be speaking these codes into you. They might have submitted your phone number. They might be connecting with something that helps them know your whereabouts. Okay, now uh, and then also SMS. So there are some services that I've heard, some app. I really couldn't even be bothered about learning about actual apps that common people use to change evidence, like, text message. This is exactly why WhatsApp messages are not a WhatsApp or social media messenger interactions are not considered proof, okay, or an evidence in court. Okay, they will have they so people who are suspected and their name comes up in chat, that cannot be any evidence against them. That's why they're called in for cross questioning and interrogation, right? So there now is a time when they will be caught and interrogated endlessly, because they have manipulated some kind of message system as well. So let's say uh, they see an incoming SMS or a text message on one or any of these services from your person, or going out from you to that person, and they change it completely. These softwares that they change it completely. I've seen it happening here on YouTube. Like, tarot readers mention something as a collective. Everybody gets one common uh, channeled message, just to keep the tarot reading collective on the same page or connected. Like, hey, he or she caught it as well. Something reassuring, reaffirming. And then there would be these endless channels like coming up with just like written stuff, and that's all grammatically incorrect and just mimicking and parroting the same things that tarot readers are doing, but in written form, and just one minute short videos. These people are also promoting the fact that the attention span is getting lower, the ability to watch long videos is going away. This is all crap. These are all lies. All of the earthworms are being purged out. There is some, okay, the King of Cups and the Key, okay. This combination always comes out in the Fairy Lenormand Oracle cards deck, okay. It always comes out, really. Uh, well, first, when I was just like going through the cards and practicing them, and there in my previous readings, towards the end, it would always come down to something that they have really, really deeply thought. Your person has deeply thought, and now they know how to arrange their thoughts into words and articulate them. And maybe they're good at writing things, right? Writing their thoughts down, or they have practiced it now, and they've discovered that they can write really, really better when they are in solitude and they're alone, they're left by themselves. The more time they spend alone, they can bring their thoughts down onto paper. So this person is there is definitely a stack of pages. I would call it letters to my love, my person. That's what I'm getting. It's labeled. This person has somehow practiced automatic writing. They might have taken up automatic writing. They were pushed into it. Maybe they didn't even know. Your person doesn't even know that this is what they have learned from their higher self. This is the hierophant, right? This is the teaching from the hierophant, and it's maybe just suddenly going to burst out into uh their gift. Yes, look at that, Ace of Swords. We have the Two of Swords, right? Something about a conflict, something that was blocking. This block is going to be released by some truth speaking. And this is your genuine person. So when I say this is your person, I genuinely and authentically channel only heterosexual connections, and what one couple. Like, there is no, like, the large community, the family. I don't channel those kind of energies. I only channel a couple energies. When I say your person, there is definitely just that one person. And if you're not clear about who that person is, you really need to go through this psychological cleanse. You need to really listen to something which is more nourishing to your psychology. Look at the birds, like they're screaming. This is not their time to be making noises like that, but they're coming out. So communication is coming in. The mate, the crow, right? It guards guards another bird's nest, and those are the birds that are making that noise. I know the word for them in Hindi, but I don't know what they're called in. I think it's called the Indian songbird. Okay, it might be. I'm very, very difficult at. It's very difficult for me to remember names or details of things. So that, see, this is. This is why I am not concerned about, like, anybody piling on to me, because I will forget them. Like, I get over it very fast. Like, this is not good. But maybe your person has too much information. Maybe there are too many people who attack them and, like, push that energy out into the open, and they didn't allow them to come through. So there is definitely they're speaking out about some kind of conflict or of interest. They're learning to express what goes against their soul, like, the truth of them. So the truth of them is that they hate all of these things. I remember my person just came up to me once, and like, I was asking him, like, are you hanging out with these people? What do you do? And he's just like, I don't like such things. I don't like these things. Like, what he was addressing to was this hook up and pick up culture, like making groups, and then, uh, the cluster fox that happen, all of that. Like, he hates all of these things that people do in society, and most of them are these cosmic gutter rejects. Like, they have somehow, like, seeped here into the physical world existence, like, and they're trying to justify that they should be carried forward. But no, let's force assurance and confirmation. Let's get some thing for the 10 of wands here, because I see somebody in, I see them like hanging on, like, look at that 9 of swords. Their hook is, oh my god, this is my anxiety and this blah blah blah. But like, since you've plugged all of those hooks inside the places in your mind that, their troubles, yeah, you're liberated. You're no longer ever, you're not going to be able to listen to people's problems. You're going to just like decimate them. So I would, if there's any cross watchers here who are going to uh go and then go to our my collective and then say, like, I have this problem, I'm in so much pain and all of that, be prepared to be destroyed. Like, this is what I'm getting. My collective's not having it. Be prepared to be destroyed. Collective, delete their names, like, forget their names. I know if y'all are connecting with me, you'll have a difficult time remembering names. Okay, I'm gonna go on to the oracle cards. Let's start off with some messages from the universe. I love these cards. Okay, one flipped over. We have, you needn't worry. This was here the last time I used these cards as well. You needn't worry. There is no one in your life who hasn't always loved you. They're all just learning how to show it. Big sillies, the universe. There's definitely activated allies. They didn't know how to deal. They didn't know how to possibly deal with. Um, the soul tribe doesn't know how to deal with each other in the material world reality, because it is very difficult. It is honestly very difficult to navigate this kind of density, because we are all used to, as a soul tribe, as a soul family, venturing about, like, uh, in energy forms, without this heavy body, without such dense energies. It's lighter up there. It's much, much lighter up there. So we're used to that. We're used to connecting there, and then suddenly in the physical material world, we're like, what? How? Like, how do I talk to this person? So your soul tribe is just like you also don't know how to talk to them, right? You know what you can do about it. That's why, just let it go. Be free of it. Be free of it. Be free of this baggage as well, like, of your soul tribe. Even if they're soul tribe, like, your main focus should be the commitment that you have with yourself, which includes your twin soul, which includes your divine counterpart. Like, it's the same thing. You going steady with yourself is like, nobody's saying like be in a relationship with your own self, like, okay, or like a ghost of yourself. That is weird. Uh, Nobody's saying that. The commitment to yourself is committing to your journey, to the truth, to the person, that one person that you're supposed to set up here with. Okay, you are being set up here. This is divine setup. You're set up with yourself. Your twin soul, your divine counterpart is literally you. Rebirth. There's a rebirth happen. Oh, rebirth of communication. Thank you. We're done with okay. Mercury retrograde energies will completely. The shadow energies will be completely erased in the next 2 days. You'll be done. Communications getting restored. So expect uh, some investigation. So any this could also be talking about some criminal investigation that your person was a part of, and then they had to keep it. They had to keep that information blocked from you. All of that is coming through. Now they can speak. Now they can speak about these things. Okay, that's what I have here for from the star codes astro oracle. Let's see what we have from the prairie oracle cards decks. See what animals, what energy shows up. Please, I ask for any synchronicity if you're used to color, number, animal synchronicities. If you have seen these cards before. Okay, we have the star card here. There's definitely some kind of Aquarian age energy coming through, information coming through, communication coming through. There's so now this old system which had gotten corrupted, and these people, it was easily usable by corrupt people, by bad people, right? These people who wanted to get into your business because they have no purpose here on this planet, who are stalking. Is my pursuit both honorable and focused? Is that because of this separation, maybe your person or you also indulged in trying to find out information about each other through stalking and social media stuff? But now that you have possibly let go of that, because you understand that no matter how much you try, you are never going to get the real information based on this old system, right? That's why you're like, I it's like, is this pursuit honorable? Am I honoring my peace, and am I receiving my peace? This is Sue, this is River, Mountain Lion, if anybody was asking for this card. Because as soon as I picked up this deck, I knew this card was going to come out. So this is definitely for someone. This is a synchronicity for someone. There is a number here. Is there a number here? I see triangles. Uh, that can come up with a number of synchronicity for some mathematicians. Here, there is no number here, but we see. I see plus, the plus sign, division, and then we have a zero. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, how can I know myself as absolute? The bison B. We have this cross here. We have this pi symbol. Okay. There it is. You'll come up with a lot of numbers, which includes zero as well. Just B. The bison and the flower there. Any synchronicities over there. If you were asking for any signs. Okay, let's go to the fairy Lenormand oracle. We have the tree. Okay, so I know where the conversation between me and my divine counterpart is going to take place. I said this previously in a few readings and recently as well. There is a tree where y'all are going to meet. That is a place where y'all have been connecting quite. That's the anchor, like in this vortex of your counterpart relationship, right? Maybe there used to be a tree that was cut down. Okay, because I just saw this skit there. There is a child lost, the information of a child that's supposed to be yours, that's lost, right? Whoa, that information is coming through. Maybe there's this child, a very manipulative child, a teenager, somebody's dealing with, right? And clever. This could be like street urchins that y'all may be dealing with, and somebody might have tried to switch places with somebody from a better family. So let's say um, the like orphans from very good families, they have their inheritance, etc. And then these somebody tried to switch street urchins from no background and put them in those houses and trying to replace them with the original kid. So you throw the orphan, the rich orphan, out into the forest, and then replace them with somebody like a street urchin, so that they can report back, steal, etc. Fox, cunning fox. There's definitely some kind of cunning thing going on over here. Okay, so that's all I have for you. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next one. I really, really appreciate you all being here. See you in the next one. Bye.